chances are your day is filled with opportunities for decision making. Sometimes they may feel like more than opportunities, maybe obligations. You have to make decisions about yourself, perhaps about your children, your family, your job, your friends, whatever the case may be. From what to wear, to what to eat, to where to go, the choices that you face on a daily basis may seem endless. And while some choices can seem easier than others, there are plenty of instances where the choices that you face can produce stress in your life, especially when you strive to make the right choices, to make the right decisions for your health, for your well-being, for your family, for your career. The possibilities are endless, and stress can really start to add up. And while it may be all too easy to think that your choice making or your decision making relies strictly on your willpower, there are other things at play, and it's important to recognize that so that you don't find yourself struggling with this idea that perhaps your willpower isn't what it needs to be or where it needs to be. Rather than testing your willpower with each and every decision, especially those ones that may be more difficult or have more weight to them, why not remove as much friction from that decision making as possible so that making the right decisions, the correct decisions, the desired decisions is easier? And by doing that, you are effectively going to reduce the stress in your life, specifically the stress that's associated with those decisions. Let me give you some examples. Since this is essentially about making small environmental changes that can reduce the stress of decision making for certain specific decisions in your life, let's start with something like exercising. You may choose to do something like put your workout shoes or your gym bag right by the door so that when you go to leave, that is a reminder and an easy thing to grab right there and then. Filling your water bottle so that you remember to keep hydrating throughout the day could be another easy thing, rather than missing opportunities of drinking enough water throughout the day. Why not fill up a water bottle that you know will meet your daily hydration goal and simply focus on that water bottle? Don't wait till the end of the day to have regrets about how little water you may have taken in. So be proactive in such a way that you will make it easy for yourself. You are effectively making small changes to your environment that will allow you to be successful, that will allow you to make the right decision, the healthy decision, the helpful decision, without much struggle, without missing that opportunity and then having regrets and stress later as a result. Maybe you put a book on your nightstand so that when you go to bed, rather than watching TV or playing with your phone or tablet or laptop, you choose to read for a little while before dozing off. That way you don't have the excuse of, oh, I have to go get my book, but my phone is right here, so I could make the decision of playing with my phone, something that will not be beneficial to you anyway, especially at bedtime. But instead, you have the book right there. You've been wanting to read it. It's right there. You can do that for a little while before you go to sleep. Preparing a healthy snack or a healthy breakfast and having that on hand so that if you are in a rush or don't feel like making breakfast first thing in the morning, you still have an option that is healthy and convenient. so that you're not tempted or you don't end up going through the drive-thru or grabbing a donut at the office, which will then simply turn into regrets later. Same thing with having a healthy snack, whether that's a piece of fruit, some kind of vegetables, or a clean, healthy protein bar. If you find yourself in a situation where you're getting hungry, but you can't have a meal yet, having something healthy on hand to hold you over until your meal time can be very beneficial and remove that stress and potential guilt later of having made the wrong decision. Again, we're changing the environment around us. We're changing our opportunities and our choices, or the ease of making the right choices, so that we do make the right decisions. I hope you're starting to see a pattern. We are removing temptations. We are removing the extra stressors. We are simply making small changes to our environment as a means of helping us to make the right choices, choices that will serve us, and choices that we will be happy with once we make them. As soon as we look at our phones or computers or tablets, there could be 101 temptation that we face, from social media to going on a wild search of some news story. But doing simple things such as turning off notifications that would tempt us to go off on a side tangent, or simply deleting links or apps to things that are distracting to us, and focusing only on those things that we have to do and that keep us productive and focused. That could be another big help in terms of removing stress from our lives and setting us up for success, setting ourselves up for making the right decisions. So I encourage you to think about, what kinds of things could you do? How could you change your environment? And remember, these are small changes, nothing big, nothing drastic, things that will help you to make the right choices, to avoid distractions, to make the decisions that will be helpful to you, not harm you or be hurtful or detrimental in any way. Remember, you have more power than you might realize, especially as you are going through a busy day and face many decisions throughout the day. So why not empower yourself by making small changes to your environment in a way that will make it easier for you to make the right choices? If you'd like to learn more about a comprehensive approach to stress management, check out the links below.